And then you mentioned the close rate being high on those simple ones. Do you have a idea of what the close rate is?
I would say probably 7 out of 10 that we would send out that were on the smaller side will get. My name is Athena, and I am the co-owner of Sunny Coast Stucco. We are based out of San Diego, California. We've been in business since 2019. Once they're able to put that information in for us, then it's easier to address what they need, whether it's going to have to be an inspection, that there's something that we need to see in person. Well, at least we know that, and then that way we can schedule them as quickly as possible. And lots of times, they'll send that info to us and we'll just reach out and say, give us within 24 hours. We'll write something up as an estimate formally and then send it off to them. And we have a very high rating of conversion, especially on those smaller ones, because people really like to know that they're asking for the service, they're getting the answer quickly, and being able to check off saying like, hey, they're already booked within the next couple of days to get my issue taken care of. And I find a lot of people like that instead of having to wait around or shop it around.
And then you mentioned the close rate being high on those simple ones. Do you have a idea of what the close rate is?
I would say probably 7 out of 10 that we would send out that were on the smaller side will get. I feel with groundwork, it has freed up time for the co-owner and estimator, Andy, who is the other half of this whole deal. And right now, he is the only one that will go out and meet the clients, see what needs to be done, and then he's the one that writes the estimates. Using groundwork, I kind of not say vet, but I make sure I have all the information that he needs before he goes out to see these people, and then input their information, upload pictures that he's taken, and then let him work on the estimate from there. It saves him time not having to go out to all these smaller ones where he could just look at the information I provide and turn around and estimate quicker. So then it frees him up to be able to see more of these larger scope jobs appointments. And now those people won't have to wait as long for the appointment because he has that time available quicker because it's not being taken up by doing all these smaller ones. Revenue wise, more time that he's able to stay in office to work on these estimates and quotes and turn around and take them out. Our conversion rate is higher because he gets a chance to send out more estimates. So therefore the percentage will get more jobs as opposed to him being out on the field all the time doing appointments and not having enough office work to sit back and do it makes the difference. I just appreciate the fact that if they're really interested in getting a quote from us, then if you can do this much info for us, then I know that it's worth our time as well as yours for us to make the appointment to go out, because sometimes you'll find customers that might call 10 people at once and just see who can whip
Right.
out quickest. um so it kind of we weed each other out. Like they'll know that we're
Yeah.
serious about going out and spending our time to go give you that quote, and it's going to be professional. And then we'll know that they're serious about, no, I really want to have my good three, professional estimates, and then I'm going to choose from there. Or, hey, if you're going to turn around and give me the information quickly and well presented, then I don't even have to search anymore. And then your
Right.
reviews show. And because you're making it so much easier for me by using means like this, I think set us apart for
Yeah.
sure.
Do you have a sense on how much time on average I guess it would be Andy, save on a weekly or monthly basis with groundwork integrated into your sales process?
I could say at least 10 hours on Andy's behalf, because setting appointments in a way that we can save him time when he does need to go, schedule them in the same service areas, for instance, as appointments. So that way he's not all over the city in the same day. And then it saves him time by staying in office and just going off of pictures and videos, I would say would be the biggest on his behalf of saving time using this. And then it's easy on the app that he can go and check, hey, you know what? I need to see what video or what picture did they say? I'm on my way to go see this appointment real quick. And he can open up the app and confirm the address real quick. Oh, you know what? I'm going to call or text them quickly. All the information is in the app. And that way I'm going to run a little bit late, or, hey, I finished early. Can I stop by sooner? Having that quick access in all one place is huge, especially for him to be able to refer back. Like before going into the appointment, he can refresh. Okay, this person needed all of this type of work done. So I can come in fresh, showing he's like, I know, thank you for sending that to us. Let me go take a look at these things. So that way they don't feel like they're just a number. Like they recognize
Right.
that we know what is they need. And then
Yep.
that way he doesn't have to call me constantly. Where am I going? Can you send me this number? What is it that they needed? He can just look on and quickly access all that information. So I think that for him, that's also helpful. And for me, I love the fact that all of my confirmations with them, any questions that we have about things, everything flows in this one place. So I'm not scrambling. Oh, did they leave me an email? Whoa, wait a minute. Was it on my mobile phone that we talked, or did they message us through, a social media avenue? Everything flows directly into here, so I can always refer back at any time and pick up where I left off. So I like that a lot. Yeah, I was a little hesitant to try to give pricing based off of a video or a picture, just because there's so many what ifs. But then I just realized that when we're stating in the estimate based on the pictures that you sent and what we can see visually, and then always have a clause in there saying, but once we get there, if there's other things that are not seen by these pictures, that we will address, assess, and then you can decide, type of a thing. So that way we didn't feel like we were boxed in, or, hey, it's going to be $900 because it looks like a simple thing. And when we get there, oh my God, there was all this termite damage. We have to take out half a wall and it's still not going to, you know what I mean? So we found a way to work through that. But other than that, no, I was really willing and to try these new apps, anything that's streamlined to make everybody's life easier. I thought the price is very reasonable for what it was offering. Or what I did appreciate was that I was able to get a hold of Christian all the time. Anytime I would send him an email and I had a random question, he was always so quick to answer or give me a couple 15-minute time, whether that day, within the next couple of days, we can go over questions and go through things and help me figure out formats and stuff, which he still does. And I appreciate that, because I use other apps of other things that I am so frustrated because I can never speak to a live person. When I have to schedule it to answer one quick question to a live person, it takes me 2.5 weeks to get that appointment with them. Oh my gosh.
What is your favorite part about using Groundwork?
For me personally, I just like everything is all in one place. I like the fact that all of our messages go back and forth, and on those messages, it's appointment times, products that they were using, or color codes that we were talking about, or stone that they were. I mean, all of our information is all in one place. I like to be able to refer back to the pictures that they sent. Therefore, we're crystal clear on the things that we're talking about with the customer. Well, we've only got 5 pictures that you sent us, and these were, part 1, 2, and 3. Oh, you're right. I didn't send that other space or that other part. And then we have something on both sides to confirm information with. And then I love the fact that we can geolocate with the address and we can zoom in and see what's around us. So then we can even look into, we have easy access to the house. Oh my gosh, I can tell
Yeah.
that there is no parking. I can tell that there's no side gates, or there is. Or you know what? I just noticed that it's a 2-story. They didn't say that, but that repair happens to be on the roof line of a 2nd story by that window. So
Right.
using this app with all the functions that it gives us, it allows us to see so many things quickly.